is the Celebrity Afterlife Report podcast.
Hello and welcome once again to the Celebrity Afterlife Report. I am the celebrity medium. There's a ton of gossip about all your favorite deceased celebrities to pass along to you this week. So let's get right to it. Renowned actor Eli Wallach appeared in countless movies and TV shows over his decades in show business. He transitioned to the next world last week at the age of 98, and according to one of my best sources, it seems as if he will not be out of work for very long in the afterlife. You may recall that I've been reporting on legendary actor John Wayne's decision to break into the action film genre by producing and starring in a reboot of the original Terminator movie. The Duke was in the small crowd waiting to greet Mr. Wallach when he arrived in the next world. My source informs me that Wayne wasted no time in shaking Wallach's hand and offering him a part in the movie. Wallach laughed and said, "What? I don't have to audition?" As of now, I have no word on what part he will be playing in the yet-to-be-filmed movie. As I've reported in the past, some people are disoriented when they transition to the afterlife and take a little while to adjust to their new existence. For some time now, people in the afterlife have been talking about putting together a welcoming committee for new arrivals in the next world. I've been told by my sources that the committee has finally been organized, with several celebrities serving as greeters and guides to help people get their bearings. The chairman of the committee is actor Patrick Swayze. Serving alongside him are Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., and of all people, Keith Moon, former drummer for The Who, among others. Some members of the committee also serve as grief counselors for those new arrivals who mourn the loss of their earthly plane life and loved ones. You know, it's nice to see people in the afterlife helping each other, a lesson some of us here on the earthly plane could learn from them. Several weeks ago, I reported that the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, was fed up with being mobbed everywhere he went in the afterlife. In an attempt to avoid the hordes of rabid fans who followed him everywhere he went in the next world public, Elvis shaved his head and started wearing long robes to disguise himself. Unfortunately for the king, someone penetrated his disguise and posted flyers with his picture and name on them all over the place. After a few days of being accosted repeatedly again, Elvis realized his deception wasn't working anymore. According to sources, he has gone into hiding, and one version of the rumor has him staying with Michael Jackson, another star who had a habit of wearing disguises in public on occasion. If the story is correct, this would be the first time Michael and Elvis have met since Mr. Jackson married and got divorced from Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis's daughter. Man, what I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall when the two talk about that little debacle. In addition to his many movie roles, Peter Falk also played Columbo in the eponymous TV series, one of the most beloved characters in television history. Before he transitioned to the next world, Falk told interviewers that the no first name detective was his favorite role of his life. Apparently that feeling is carried over to his current existence because, according to my afterlife sources, he is planning on taking Columbo to the stage. Falk is talking with famed mystery writer Agatha Christie about putting together a theatrical version of a Columbo mystery. I am informed that he is also considering using several of the actors who appear in his TV show, like Patrick McGowan, Robert Culp, and Donald Pleasance, in the show. As of yet, Falk hasn't decided which of the actors he's going to use in the show or what they will be playing in it. Both Falk and Christie have been quoted in Next World newspapers as being excited about the prospect of working together. Christy even saying that Columbo is her favorite TV character of all time. Just before recording this episode of The Report, word came to me that actor Meshach Taylor has crossed over to the Afterlife. He had a co-starring role in the TV show Designing Women, and he was in the movie Mannequin, as well as many other television shows and movies. Earlier in the report, I told you about the celebrities who function as greeters and grief counselors for new arrivals to the next world. Meshach Taylor was one of the people who entered the afterlife somewhat disoriented. Greeting committee member Keith Moon immediately put his arm around him and assured him that he would be there to help Meshach adjust to his new existence. We here at The Report wish Meshach Taylor all the best. And with that, we wrap up this edition of the Celebrity Afterlife Report. We'll be off next week in celebration of the Independence Day holiday here in the U.S., but we will return in 2 weeks with more gossip about all your favorite deceased celebrities. I am the Celebrity Medium. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to the Celebrity Afterlife Report podcast. To ask a question about your favorite deceased celebrity, call 818-3-MY-DREAM. 818-3-MY-DREAM. 818-369-3732.